In this video, I'll show you how to use the stochastic RSI indicator on TradingView or any other trading software. So in your trading software, go to indicators. Now, the stochastic RSI is an indicator that shows us the relative strength or the strength in the move of the RSI indicator. So it's an indicator on top of another indicator. So what I'll show you is the RSI, relative strength index. Click that one. And then I will search for stochastic RSI right here. So the RSI, relative strength index, shows us the strength and direction of price movements in relation to the previous price movements. So down at the bottom of RSI, this is weak price action or downwards price action relative to previous prices. And then as you move up, this is strong price action to the upside relative to previous prices. So that is showing the relative strength of price movements. Now, stochastic RSI down here is showing you the relative strength or weakness of the RSI movements itself. Stochastic RSI is mostly known for short-term trading because of how sensitive it is. It's much more sensitive than the RSI itself. So for example, with this asset here, we had a very strong uptrend. Now, if you believe that uptrend will continue, do you want to just buy that uptrend? Do you want to buy consolidations with that uptrend? You can see that they're pretty easy to figure out on the RSI, but they don't ever get weak, right? So because the RSI never has become weak, this is obviously a strong uptrend, but where do you actually take your entries if you're looking to buy pullbacks? Well, you do get RSI entries here that you may want to trade. Now, they're not going to give you amazing price signals, but these are pullbacks within a trend. Obviously, it's a big uptrend because the RSI is very strong, and these pullbacks aren't exactly price drops, but they are weak in comparison to previous prices because the previous prices were up, and this is sideways. You can see the stochastic RSI gives you a much more definite sensitive signal to those pullbacks. So it's showing very, very weak price action. Now, the price action actually isn't weak, but if you are trading shorter term and looking for more significant kind of entry levels, then the stochastic is going to be much more sensitive to that. If you're looking for a much more sensitive indicator, then stochastic RSI can definitely help. So firstly, if you're looking to trade within trends or pullbacks within trends, stochastic RSI can give you a slightly better signal. Now, there are more false signals because of how sensitive it is. But for example, during this price action here, it's basically sideways price action, so it's kind of difficult to trade. Also, RSI is kind of going sideways, so again, not really any signals. There's maybe a couple of areas where the RSI moves through the moving average, so you might be able to trade, but it's kind of weak here as well. And it's not really a trading signal, whereas stochastic RSI, much more sensitive. Maybe you're looking to buy weak prices or dips within uptrends. That's a much more positive signal. It can also give you signals on the other side of things. So for example, we have an all-time high here and the RSI is strong, so that's great. But what's going to happen from there? Usually you do get consolidations in uptrends and pullbacks. You actually saw though that the stochastic RSI, despite how sensitive it is, didn't reach the levels that were previously reached during these episodes of price appreciation. So what you can actually see here is a little bit of a divergence between the price action that goes to all-time highs and the stochastic RSI, which is very sensitive to the actual strength of the move, actually not reaching previous levels and slightly dying down. This can potentially show a divergence here between the price, which is nominally high, but the strength of that move is actually less than before, showing you that that move maybe is actually going to slightly break down, a little bit more volatile than previous, which it did. You can see the price has moved down a lot more than other consolidations, which have been sideways. This one has actually been down. Stochastic RSI, because it's more volatile, more sensitive, can give you those signals that the RSI itself maybe can't. You can also play around with the time frame that the stochastic RSI looks at. So if you go to settings here, so I'm on the weekly chart. So this chart that I'm looking at, the price chart, is a weekly chart. So the prices are weekly, the candles are weekly. Now for stochastic RSI, if you go to settings, the time frame will always default to chart. So we're looking at a weekly RSI, a stochastic RSI. Maybe you can change this around, so you can go to a monthly stochastic and choose that, and you'll notice it completely changes. And that's because the stochastic now is looking at monthly price action and not weekly. This is a way to kind of smooth out some of the data. So the stochastic RSI is basically showing that this is a massive uptrend with very, very strong prices, right? Now, because stochastic RSI is supposed to be sensitive, doesn't really give much information, right? So what you may want to do is just change this to like a week or a day. Now the day, of course, is just going to be, again, noise. It's not really showing you any potential signals, right? You can't really trade like this. However, if you're on the 4-hour chart, then that's going to be much more important for you. So you have a 4-hour chart here, maybe you're day trading, something like that. Now, the RSI at the 1 day is going to show you a little bit more information, right? So we can see here that we have strong price action, but you can also see that it's very weak, and this strong price action doesn't really match up to the previous stochastic, right? So very strong price action here. We did get a small recovery, but the stochastic is showing it's not as strong as the previous move. So you can play around with the timeframes of the stochastic RSI as well to give you any information dependent on how you trade. I'll leave a full tutorial guide for TradingView down in the description, and some deposit and trading bonus links to the exchanges I use will be down there as well. I'm James, it's MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.